Have you ever built a chicken coop? Several decisions need to be made, and I'm in that process right now, figuring out how wide, how tall. Do I want it to sit off the ground? What type of material do I want to use? Do you cut your own material if you have access to a sawmill? Or do you go to a big box store? Or do you have a friend that has a mill and maybe you borrow the mill or ask them to cut it with you? Several decisions to be made. All of them can be rewarding as you go through this journey. I'll walk you through how I took my sawmill, a Norwood LM29. It's an all manual mill, so you'll get a good workout. And I ended up with some 18-inch boards. And from there, we'll start cutting those down into 2x8s. And I'm going to do a true dimension lumber of 2-inch by 8-inch, 2x6, and also 2x4 in this build. If you have a mill, you might as well just make it stronger than it needs to be. It's just chickens, but let's build it so you can use it for a long time.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Running a sawmill that is manual can sometimes be a good bit of work. I don't do it as production. I have a full-time job. But I do want to show you something. I'm gonna go outside the shop. We'll walk down toward the sawmill. And it's important that, some people may ask, well, why are you cutting 2x8s inside the shop on table saw? Just put it back on the sawmill and cut, 2x8s there. And I guess I could have done that if I had not cut 18, 20-inch wide boards. But here's the problem with the LM29. And when I say a problem, I mean just a limitation. And that is the throat is only 7.25-ish, 7.25 inches in depth. And as you can see here, this amount of work would only give me that 7.25 inches. And that's my limitation. I actually learned that some time back. But it's what it is. Yeah, could we have done it a little differently? Probably could have. But now that I did cut the wood and it's good and flat slabs, I don't see anything wrong with the way I'm doing it. It just takes a little more time. But time is what you make of it. So here we go. Well, I've got 8 2/8s right here. This one may give me some trouble. It's in the pith. But we will see. Got 2 more 18-inch slabs there and there. So I could get 4 more 2/8s. 2x6s, 1 3-inch by 8-inch beam. Not sure what I'm going to use that for yet. It's left over. Also, quite a few 2x8s, a couple of 2x10s. I don't know, a dozen, more 2x6s. I've got about 18 2x4s. And again, all of this is real 2-inch, 4-inch, 2.6.
These 2x8s turned out nice coming off the sawmill, good and square. Well, she's not perfect, but she's square and she's flat. And that's more I can say about some houses I've seen.